Didn't enjoy yourself, we're all done. I'm sorry, you can get the hell off.
And happy whatever day it is when you watch this video. We are in Vlogtober. I am trying to do this again this year. Last year was kind of a fluke, I feel like, because I just had so much going on, and literally posting every day for a month is really hard. Tried it a couple times and haven't succeeded, but anyways, tonight me and my friend, we're going to be doing some spoopy things. They have this really cool activity here called the Booze Cruise, where you get on I think it's basically like a box with bike pedals on it. But anyways, you hop off, you get drinks, you know, in different places, and you get to hear spooky stories. So wanted to bring you guys along with us. It's Cheryl. You guys have met her before. So we are.
What's this in green? What is this? Franklin. Okay, so it must be down there.
So we're looking for the place where we're supposed to load the. Looks like they're going in right there. Yeah, that's Green Bus Brewing.
Open parking.
Yeah, so I'm excited. Oh, they got on their little headbands and things. Oh my God, I'm so excited.
Wait, hold on.
So I think you can poke here. Poke here. You can probably park there.
Here?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Somebody behind you. We just out here living our life. But yeah, anyways, we are gonna go in there, show you guys what we got going on.
There?
So I will catch up with you guys when we get inside. It's dark right now. You can't see anything. Ooh.
So you can get here early.
Oh, what I forgot to tell you, what it is you're on a little box with the bike pedals. I'm sure you guys have seen them, or you probably have them in the cities that you're from. But you drink, and they're supposed to be telling us spooky stories. Are we going on like a ghost walk too? Is that what she said? Is that what it says? I don't know. But I'm gonna try to get some clips for you guys. Hopefully they won't have a no recording policy. And yeah, we'll catch up in a minute. Guys, this church we pulled up in front of, this is where we're parked at. We're gonna head down here. This is our downtown area here in Huntsville, Alabama. But this church is beautiful. Creepy, but beautiful. Excited?
I am.
Our other friends are going to be mad because they actually suggested this, and we were trying to get like a date together to go as a group. And you know how sometimes people are like, oh, I'm busy, gotta do it next month, and we're like, we're gonna go ahead and go. Thing we're gonna be on, isn't it cool? So we're waiting on the ride to begin. It's cold as hell here. Got our libations. I'm really ready. I'm excited
to get here, but because we're doing kind of a late tour, I do have to kind of leave and end by 10 o'clock, or the city gets really mad if we make noise. It's all good. We have extra minutes. So we're going to get started on a little quiz to start with. Who here has actually ever maybe been on a Huntsville ghost walk? One person. Wow. Aren't you brave up there? Well, that makes this joke a little better than this is like the ghost walk, only there's no walking and there's a whole lot more drinking and alcohol. We really can't do that on the ghost walk. My name is Bob. I'll be your tour guide tonight. This is Miss Louise, who is bundled up to, bump too hard. A little word of warning about this happy little conveyance. It is missing two very important things called shock absorbers. That means every bump we hit, you end up getting beer spilled, and that's not good. We don't want to spill beer. So just beware of as we're rolling along if we hit some bumps. As we're talking about stories tonight, pay attention, and there is also some really good prizes. I went to Dollar Tree today, and I think I blew through $3.48.
Yes, Dollar Tree.
The best part about this tour is y'all get to play along with our tour tonight. And first of all, since we seem to have a match set back here, you get to be Mr. Pierce.
Yes.
And you get to be Mrs. Pierce. Okay. There we go. All right. I'm going to go with up here another sort of match set. They seem to know each other. You get to be Howard.
Yes, Howard.
And you get to be William.
Okay.
There we go.
Thank you.
You look like the artistic one. That's why you get to be Howard.
She is.
Let's see. Over here, we definitely need an Ormsby. We need a troublemaker. And y'all get to participate as we go along. So again, just keep an eye on your drinks as we're rocking and rolling along. The Huntsville Ghost Walk and the Blues Cruise. So the Ghost Walk was put together by a lovely lady named Miss Jackie Reeves, and she decided she wanted to have a ghost walk here in Huntsville. And she wanted something very authentic, so she didn't want just stories and made up things. So she brought in the help of a medium. I am told this is because they were out of smalls and larges that day. A medium, yes, that's as good as the humor gets. I don't know, if you keep drinking, I might get funnier. But this home here is one of the first stops that our medium came to. And you're going to hear me say that all night long, like who our medium talked to and things that they felt. The name. Like back then, women weren't selling paintings. They were at the home, they were cooking, they were cleaning. They weren't making money for themselves. So Maria Howard Whedon decided to use the name Howard Whedon, and she sold a lot of her paintings. Now, her mentor, William Fry, who was right next to her, by the way, decided that he didn't like to paint with a single hairbrush, but he had his own weird technique. And I think this is what led to some of the sadness in the house. When he would paint, he would take his brush and run it along the tip of his tongue. The very tip, just run it over and over and over again until it was the most fine, precise, chiseled point ever. And then he could do really fine detail work. Now, it's a great way to have a very fine point on your brush. It's also a great way to get lead poisoning.
Absolutely.
Because there was lead in all the paint back then. By the end of his life, living here at the Wheaton House, he went completely insane. A little fun tonight for the group to try and keep you involved and keep you awake and maybe keep you warm because it's a little chilly. Every time that we talk about the dastardly General Ormsby Mitchell, who threw the family out in the street, he's going to come back a lot in our stories. And I need everybody on the bus here tonight to, as loudly as you can and in perfect three-part harmony, to shout out hallelujah. Really, really loud. We'll practice that one time, and then I'm going to explain it at our next stop. So the Whedon House is the house that weeps. It's so sad because of General Ormsby Mitchell.
Hallelujah!
Good God. Oh, wow. She even sang. Y'all did that 5,000 times better than the previous group did tonight, so I love it. Let's go to the top of the hill, and I'm going to explain it for you as we get into the Halloween ride. Make it up the hill. Actually, you know what? This is not a hill. It is the highway to hell, y'all. Start with Mr. Cox, who is, I believe, right here. Yep. This home that is on this side of the river, for you folks over here, you can do that whole Halloween spin your head around 180 like it's on smoke and take a look at it. This is what I like to call an architectural stop on the tours because it's a very unusual home for the neighborhood. There are huge tall windows. There are 2 floors that are 10-foot ceilings. There is a whole 3rd floor up there that also kind of, it's an attic, but the whole home is built out of spite. In fact, it's called the Spite House. Who is it supposed to spite? This nice person right here, Leroy Pope. If this home wasn't here, we could see Leroy Pope's mansion, Poplar Grove, right up behind it. But Joshua Cox, who built this home, hated Leroy Pope. Now, Leroy Pope considered himself to be kind of the fuck. He walks out of the church. And I guess the plan worked. So they never figured out that they had the farm animals in the basement, and the general left. So I guess it was a good plan, but my favorite part of this story is that Dr. Ross tells our medium at the end, he says, you have to ask yourself after hearing all that story, who's the real jackass? Where, anything that is valuable to you, like cell phone or your hair pieces or anything like that, you definitely want to hang on to it. Ladies, tighten your bra straps. Here we go. So we're going to start with something that's kind of a 50-50 shot as to whether you get it right or not. I'm looking for whether or not a pumpkin is a fruit or a vegetable.
Fruit. Vegetable.
I'm going to go with fruit right there from the nice lady who kind of groaned it out. I like that. All right. This is a kind of a neat one that I like. There is a Halloween game that involves my name. It is bobbing for what?
Apple.
Apples. We're going to go with right up there because these two are really loud. Not sure what that says. So I'm looking for, nobody has gotten this yet. Well, no, one person got it one night. I don't know how they knew it. I'm looking for the first actor to ever portray the Wolfman in a movie. This is way back in black and white movie times, and his initials are LC, if that helps anybody.
Can't even help you there.
No.
Lyndon.
Somebody said Lauren Conrad last night. Pretty good. No. Lon Chaney. He was like an original monster movie guy. All right, we'll do a couple more and then I'm going to let y'all go get some drinks. So who's a favorite of the very original Halloween movie? The original Jamie Lee Curtis, Michael Myers deal, the very first one that ever came out. That was made on an incredible shoestring budget. Like they had bags of leaves that they took from shot to shot because it was shot in the summer. How many days total did it take to shoot that movie? It's not that many.
14.
A little more than 14.
Oh, more than
35.
14.
A little less than 35.
31.
This becomes like I think I heard 21. Did somebody say 21?
31.
Of course.
31. We'll go with up there. Close enough. It was a really cool movie for what, the budget that wasn't there and all that.
California.
All right, speaking of California, this is our last question for this round. I'm looking for a very unusual product that is banned in California on Halloween night. You may not use it. It is a decoration product sort of thing.
Fake blood?
Silly
It's not fake
string.
blood. Oh my gosh, silly string.
Is that it?
That's it. I'm so impressed. Nobody ever guesses that. They all go with toilet paper and other random things, but good job, y'all.
Yay.
All right, so the way this works, if you're through with your drink, I'll be happy to dispose of your purpose.
So we're going to get more drinks in this place called Humphreys. I'm pretty sure if you're a native of Huntsville, everybody knows what Humphreys is. So we're going to grab a drink. There's our fantastic carriage and Cheryl, or Howard.
Yes, Howard.
I got the silly string question right. So let's go in.
A little something. My teeth look so
We're having a really good time. I really like it. It's cold. I don't know what's going on in here. It's loud. We're waiting for a drink.
We love you, Andy.
Yeah.
It is a competition. She's having a competition with the man next to her as to who can grunt or scream the loudest. I think he's actually winning. Come on. We're waiting on our drink.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You are welcome. Have a good night. You too.
We're sitting in there, and these people.
These people. Know what we're doing? Oh, yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
But they started having this conversation about Nazis and how mob mentality is just, it's horrible. And they started to talk about colorism. And meanwhile, me and my friend are the only people of color in the room. It was very awkward and unnerving. But we're going to play some cornhole. You just think that, you would expect more, but people are who they are, Whoa!
Y'all got us out here playing with these pros.
And wow. It's official. I suck at cornhole. The other team was really good. But just touching on that, like, you just never expect to walk up on conversations like that, and then this one man kept making eye contact with me, so he knew what he was saying was offensive, but he continued to say it. It's Alabama for you.
It's kind of funny, and if somebody wants to keep track of how many times I can say the word erection in our next stories. In front of us there, 10 false stories up in the sky. But you know, after construction got almost all the way done, he found out they were building another taller building just a few blocks down the street called the Russell Erskine Hotel. And this was not going to work because his erection was not going to be outdone with somebody else's bigger erection. So he decided that he's going to add a whole other floor to the very tip of his erection. So there was a big empty lot over here, and our medium says that Mr. and Mrs. Pierce, happy, wedded, still in the afterlife, their spirits can be seen occasionally in the Huntsville Times building, peering out at what used to be this empty lot, because there was a murder in that lot, and J. Emery Pierce witnessed it, and he is almost positive it was meant for him. Somebody mistook someone else for him and shot them dead instead of him. Mrs. Pierce just stands there and tells anybody that will listen that her husband So apparently she has encountered him. But that's not the funny part. The funny part is everybody on the rover immediately whipped out their phones, and they're all like videoing this nice lady who's telling the story of her and our ghost. They finally came out, somebody got her with a butterfly net or something and took her back inside. She wouldn't stop, y'all. She just kept talking the whole time. It was kind of funny. But yeah, it's a really, really cool stop if you ever get a chance to look around. A lot of the Art Deco decor is still there. Is anyone here a fan of candy corn?
No.
See, that's always the way it is. Nobody's like halfway. It's either that stuff's awful or it's the best thing ever. I'm looking for a number that's less than 50. Millions of pounds. How many pounds of candy corn is produced every year? How many million?
30 million.
It's a little higher than 23.
25.
It is less than 42.
36.
We're getting close.
32.
35. There we go. Doesn't help my tie at all.
Downtown right now. We're headed to our last booze stop. Where are we gonna eat at? I done worked up a whole appetite.
Blues Clues. Oh wait, it's Blues Clues.
It's blues. it's
Blues Clues.
It's Blues Clues.
I've had too much booze.
Smells like fried food out here.
Smells like fries. I think
It smells like Captain D's.
We can go to what's that place? Jersey Mike's is over here. They probably closed though.
Yeah.
What is that movie called though?
We're trying to figure out what movie with the twins, they're like riding a little tricycle, and then the little boy's like red rum.
It's probably gonna be like abstinence, but I know that's not.
That's not it. Oh, what is it? Is this a bar?
Oh yeah.
Is it? So we're gonna go and let me show you guys how cool this is. This is a phone booth. Particularly pleasing this place is. Wow. Oh shit. My friend is taking my picture and I'm recording her taking my picture. They're called the Poppy in Parliament.
Come on in, ladies.
I want to take a picture with Queen Elizabeth because she's a fan. So we got our 4 shots and we ready to go.
And for those of you that have ever looked up and wondered, it is 151 feet to the top of that cross up there. And it is so prominent, it's been here so long, it is now an official surveyor's landmark. with this happy person.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if they ever answered anything, but it's kind of a theme thing. They were kind of a jerk and didn't answer anything, so they get some beef jerky. Because nobody seems to like the licorice flavored Twizzlers. We're going to go with that. Most people like the regular cherry ones. And to write home, because they did such a shitty job with trivia, we're going with 1,000 sheets of the stationery. So a big round of applause for our biggest loser there. Our biggest winner tonight, by 1 point, finally broke the tie, is right up front here, our incredible William up here, who gets some great stuff. The good stuff, actually, I found these look cool to me, y'all. Werther's Original Pumpkin Spice. I mean, that seems kind of cool. I don't think you were one of the people that was a fan of candy corn, but there you go. You got candy corn. There is a really cool thing of Pop Rocks, just because those are a cool Halloween candy. Because I'm Santa, I threw in some cookies. And because you are the biggest winner, you get the littlest trophy. It is the incredible cup that can be displayed greatly on a mantle or anything. So our biggest winner up here. And our final award for the night, this is always a hard thing to judge, the Hot Tamale Award. This is usually easier when there's, less covering of clothing and stuff. But in the wintertime, we're just going to go with who had to be the hottest tamale tonight. I think he said 3 words the whole night. Here we go, Mr. Pierce. His incredible direction for the night. So, a big round of applause for our driver, Miss Louise, tonight for keeping us safe. Again, my name's Bob. If you had a good time tonight, there's a tip jar up here. If you don't have cash, I have Venmo. If you didn't enjoy yourself, we're all done. I'm sorry. You can get the hell off. Come back and join me for a Christmas one. But I appreciate y'all putting up with the cold. My goodness.
Thank
so chilly
you.
tonight.
Thank
I hope
you.
it was fun.
Get in the truck and cut on the heat. We riding the big truck. So what were your final thoughts on the booze cruise?
I had a good time. I'm still mad that the booze didn't come included. We had to go pay for our
own
3
booze.
total, 1, 2, 3, 4 total drinks.
Yeah.
I'm like, we must have spent a little less than $100 for the whole total shebang.
Yeah. So I guess to give a short synopsis. It was an 1.5-hour ride where they gave us history about ghosts and different paranormal activity that happens in downtown Huntsville.
Now, have we been able to go into something?
That would I thought it included like a ghost walk.
I thought they said we were gonna get off.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
They did say that in the description of what I had printed out before. But anyway,
so that was $46, but on the website it said $35. But we're not gonna go there. I didn't know if we had to like treasure hunt for a coupon code or what, but it was $46. So that was $46.
He was charming.
Absolutely.
He gave the energy, so that was good.
He had a lot of charisma. He had a lot of information. He was very engaging. And I mean, I won a prize.
She won.
Even though I don't eat candy corn, nor do I like anything pumpkin spice flavored.
Pumpkin spice.
I do eat Pop Rocks.
Okay, that's about it.
So on top of the 46,
to all your followers eat
pumpkin spice.
What's the things?
Candy corn.
To all your followers eat candy.
If you guys like candy corn, I love you, but I don't.
don't.
I'll give a giveaway of the popcorn, the candy corn. So I spent at the first stop it was like $9, and the second stop was $10. So that's $19 on top of the $46 I've already spent, and then the last stop was $21. So that's right at $100 for this. Do I think it was worth it? That's questionable.
I don't know. Not $100, but I mean, it's a tour. People gotta make their money how they gotta make their money.
Yeah, absolutely. They have to make their money.
At the most, if we had to put a price on this whole experience should have been about $60 or so.
Yeah, I'm feeling that. Like, I should have paid $20 for the booze cruise.
Sure.
And then whatever drink. Because your drinks are not included.
They're
I think that's what kind of threw me off. But I had already bought my ticket at that point. So we're going to go grab some food. We're going to end the night. Thank you guys for coming along with us.
People at $46.
That was, she's doing the math. So 8 people at $46. I don't know the total right now. I'll put it somewhere here. I mean, clearly we need to buy a Rocket City Rover and give tours.
Clearly.
I mean, it's a really good investment. We're gonna grab some food and in the night. This is our friend date night. I had a really good time. I enjoyed it, even though I don't feel like it was worth the money. So if you're in the Huntsville area and you are thinking about doing the booze cruise, give it a, give it a thumbs up.
Okay, sideways.
So out of 10,
For
what do
the
you
price,
give it?
I mean, it's a good experience. I'll say that, but it wasn't worth that whole, total. But it at the end of the day,
It's something to do.
they didn't make us buy a drink. They just stopped. We could have just played cornhole. Like the girls got fries and stuff.
Yeah.
So it could have been less had we not just been buying drinks. But
we out here alcoholicing it up. So as Cheryl said, we could have just not gotten drinks, but it's a booze cruise. But in my opinion, if you're in the Huntsville area and you're looking for something to do as an adult on a date night, I think it would be cool. Do I think I would do it again? Probably not, but I am interested in the ghost walk that they offer. Anyways, the real deal when we actually go into the buildings. This was just a ride around and look at the buildings, but I was hoping that we would actually get to like go to the Maple Hill Cemetery, which is here, which has a lot of the Confederate soldiers. Yeah, the kids and all of that. I don't know if you guys are aware, but it's called Dead Children's Playground. There's a lot of videos. If you search that here on YouTube, Dead Children's Playground, you'll find a lot of videos of people going to visit. There's a lot of paranormal activity, things of that nature. But anyways, I'm going to get out of here. If you would like to and you have not, please hit that subscribe button. Become a member of my family. I would love to have you here. Also, if you have not and you would like to, please make sure to join my Facebook group, One Bite at a Time. I would love to see you there as well. I will check you guys later, and peace out. Yeah, shit.